Has to play a very clean game, though. I see the potential for disaster coming pretty quickly if they start making too many mistakes, because this OG lineup, it scales very hard.
I mean, I love the fact that Kyle painted it as sort of the OG style. So we're going to have a 5-man movement into OG, starting off with the Fisher Seb. He's going to have to go for a skewer play if he wants out of here, but he's just not going to get the chance to do so. Some chain stuns go down. They give the first blood. That's going to go to Mind Control. Yeah, and I'm going to look back to that bottom lane. That is also not going that well. I mean, considering the fact you have a Venomancer. Oh, jump forward. Miracle. He's coming in. He does actually get a bit of mana to be able to save Kuro. No, the blast comes through. And Saksa runs over Kuro with the Coddle Blast. Yeah, the CS was a little bit discouraging there for Mind Control in comparison to where Seb was at. But I could see Seb had to actually blow a decent amount of net worth on regen. Now they're going to make a full rotation of both supports.
Nice.
They're not messing around anymore. Topson needs to die.
Nicely done, nicely done. The max level Link too, so now it actually deals in a good amount of impactful damage, and immediately they make the swing top. They could actually look to help out Miracle, and he needs it.
Oh, he's got the stick charges. Dragon Tail up in 1 more second. Okay, now the Enrage is up for mid-one. He can try and go for it, but a Fisher surprises him and catches him out. No opportunity for the Enrage, and maybe another kill. Ooh, Saksa does manage to dodge just enough.
Guess Seb didn't see GH there at first, because he was really just stop canceling it over and over again. Now they're going to look for it, as Weehaw is still quite low, and they have the Boundless in 5. He has Jingu stack. He still has 1 Jingu stack.
Oh, just outside of range of the Aftershock stun there. Rolling on through. Seb, second opportunity. Uh-oh, the chain stun. Topson.
They got him.
He's going to die for this relentless aggression between him and Seb. Now they get the level 6 on GH. The Echo Slam goes down. Seb falls as well. 2 cores dying on the side of OG. And a third one en route to the battle. He's going to go for this kill on a Weehaw, but he's going to get kited around a little bit too much. Dragon tailed up. They're running out of mana, though. GH doesn't have the mana to support any further disables on mid one, so the Ursa will get out.
We'll see that happen. But in the meanwhile, we see Mind Control gets a lot of time bottom. Level 8 on the Veno, and he can start to take the tower.
Yeah, No Tail was also gifted a lot of time at the bottom lane. He got a lot of solo experience, and he's going to make use of it here in top lane.
Nice.
Getting the kill onto Kuro. Topson, though, they can't afford yet another death on this guy. They just keep on bringing multiple cores to this lane.
And he is into the perfect matchups, right? These 3 melee cores that ideally, especially one of them wants to get a blink. So he is just very good timing. And they're actually going to sandwich up toward him while he's pushing the tower. Look for Saksa in the back.
They are going to be able to catch Saksa here. Now, mid one is still looking to be able to take this fight. That's because Topson is going to be able to hop into the trees. A good position for the Wukong's command. Coil goes out, and they quickly surround Weehaw, bring him down pretty quickly. You know, what do you do as OG when the enemy team takes your triangle? And I think the answer was you take the enemy's triangle, right? But Nigma, they're 1 step ahead with that great ward, but now they forced enough rotations. They're going to go ahead and punish Mind Control for being so far forward. They saw 3 people at the bottom area of the map. They say, okay, this Venomancer has got to pay for this positioning. He does manage to get off his poison, so it looks like No Tail is 26 charges.
Ooh.
He'll have to pop that to survive.
Reading the maps perfectly, though, getting these good trade plays as well. Now taking top tower.
He's getting very
Miracle will have a blink soon.
He seems to know the mid one's kind of alone here, and he's going to force something out. It's going to be in the Enrage. See if he can get the kill before the rest of the heroes come in, and he will. In fact, now, with the supports here, he's still got a lot of damage. They've got to be very careful and kiting around this Razor, otherwise it could be death for one of them. Weehaw trying to escape for the trees, but no such luck. And do so aggressively without getting picked off. Now, Thompson's going to try. He might be able to catch him here. GH hits him, the Dragon Tail stun. The rest of OG is coming in hot, though. Saksa, he's going to look to be able to save Topson, but the Echo is enough to be able to bring down Topson. There goes a bunch of their damage. Now with Mind Control throwing out the poison, this is going to be a lost fight for OG as they don't even get the chance.
The Echo Slam goes off, breaks the whole initiation, and that was OG. They were actually looking for that fight. Saksa was recalling, maybe looking for some type of number advantage, but Nigma just too fast this game. The way they're moving around the map, they're just like, they're moving faster than a team which has recall around the map, which says everything.
Yeah, certainly. Oh, they start off with a stun onto No Tail, and there's such long-range stunts. Now, Miracle got a little bit low there, but fortunately the Hex stops. Oh, what a Boundless strike! Onto 3 with the Wukong's already out. Kuro's certainly dead, and they're going to pull him back in. Seb on the other side. The trap is laid, and OG slam it shut onto Nigma, catching multiple cores, and it looks like they're not going to let Mind Control get away either. A TP out, and he stuns. Oh, they didn't have anything. They see him for a moment. He's like, nope, I got to get out of here. Blinks forward. Still has the skewer, waiting for the Razor to reveal himself. Mind Control's actually going to be banned in the jungle here. That's troublesome. He's going to be run down by mid-one. He needs one more hit. Fortunately, that low cooldown, thanks to Saksa, mid-one is able to stay on top of the Venomancer. Meanwhile, Seb's trying to get away with the skewer. Mid-one back into the Ancients. He's going to hop, turn around. He knows he's probably dead, but he just wants to get Kuro's kill. That's a double for him. Maybe he can still kite this out, but mid-one, Weeha, he's going to be able to run him down. Manage to get the slow. Mid-one turns around, does what damage he can before his inevitable death.
They have to just play around their ults on OG.
Look at this
15
read.
seconds till Wukong.
The 3-man stun and then the show up. Oh, the echo comes right in. Maybe to be able to save. We push the edge of the coil, but not quite broken. He's able to steal away the damage from Topson. Topson not going to make it out. A double kill for Miracle. The savior of GH protects his boy and Weeha. They keep him alive.
But instantly, Nigma, they smoke, and they're going to look for mid.
Oh, they're going to spawn Topson. Managed to hit him. Topson. He's going to have to try. He tried to go for a TP, but Miracle was already there. Again, Nigma, they were just chasing bottom lane, and all of a sudden, they're already into the triangle of OG. Kuro's catching out Saksa as he tried to escape earlier. A blink away from Kuro, though. It looks like Nigma are actually going to call a timeout here. They say, this is good enough for us to Roshan, gents. Good night. His Blink Dagger in dragon form, buffing him up as well. They're immediately bottom lane. They just finished up the Roshan. The Aegis was just dropped on the ground, and this fighter's already... Oh, Kuro! It's the impale right as Seb came in for that RP. Now he's just going to have to content himself for maybe a kill on a GH. Mid one's going to get kited around, and Seb, hold that RP for another fight, my friend. You tried, but that timing, it was just too unlucky.
They've been under the cover of wards some of these times, but OG just are getting outplayed and just getting outmoved anyway, even if they see this coming.
Two heroes at the top lane, so OG, they're going to strike. A nice two-man boundless strike with the Wukong Scout as well. Weeha is going to look to be able to dance away with that as all that movement speed. He's got to have a haste, and he does. He managed to get away, and they take away the Aegis from Miracle, but OG, they don't look in great shape, and Topson, at the end of his BKB, gets tagged, not able to jump into the trees. Going to be chain stunned up here as there's going to be a Fissure and an Aftershock stun to chain it together. OG, they take away a life of Nigma, but a life for a life.
It's getting pretty out of hand for sure.
4-man
Miracle, another arcane rune for him. He'll get the jump.
They're going to lead on to mid one. They were kind of baiting him out, but maybe this bait is a little bit too tasty. Nice two-man RP. The Wukong's man is out, but the BKB was already activated by Weeha, so he wasn't chain stunned. And Miracle, he actually man fights mid one and gets the kill before he dies. Now it's going to be Topson inside of his own Wukong's command with no way out. The magic damage is too much for him to handle.
And just honestly, going for Topson a lot. He has 9 deaths on the Monkey King. They kind of baited him into these positions where he felt like he could do something on Weeha, and then he'd get turned on. And now speaking of Weeha.
Yeah. Yules onto Seb, stopping the skewer and ensuring that should be able to fight this still with the BKB coming out. He walks away from the coil pretty easily. His mind control should be able to finish off Seth thanks to the Spirit Vessel. He even throws the E-Blade before Topson can actually get away. BKB pop, turns around, but honestly, the damage just looks sad as Miracle man fights him inside the Wukong's command, not giving a damn apparently about all these statues. A Finger of Death will make the difference here as it's Topson to go down first. That's what OG is saying for this game. It's time. Nigma will take game 1 of this series. Now, going into this game 2, it's OG are the ones who have to be able to play a pretty clean game. That's Soul Ring. He's not going to make use of it a whole lot. As bottom lane, they're going to be able to chase down GH. This should be our first blood. That'll go to No Tail. Okay, they really want to just enable the Siege Wagon push, it seems. More TP is going to come in as they go for the Battery Assault dive, but the Phoenix is going to respond here. Diving onto Saksa, gets that minor slow, and is going to keep up with the burn. As long as he lands, these should be enough. Saksa looking for the deny on the neutrals. Kicking Miracle out of lane. Don't allow him to sit here any longer. Meanwhile, mid lane, going to go again. Weeha. This time around, mid one, making the faster rotation, is going to be able to get on top of this Dragon Knight and go for the spin kill, and it's just enough. Last tag there. Does put him over the top for level 6 as well.
We see OG continuing to just put pressure onto these towers. They have to get early towers versus this AM, or it's going to be really disastrous for them. So really pushing the issue forward on mid and on top lane.
GH.
Might even lose a hero for it.
You're going to lose Seb, and it's traded out for GH, so they have to take these early towers. Why is that?
Yeah, they have to be able to hunt this anti-mage. They have to be able to get these deep wards down to be able to watch him out. Because it's a limited game where they can actually gank and punish him.
Nice
Miracle, he
job
actually
by
blinked
Topson.
in.
Miracle, he's going to try and play around with the Centaur. The Centaur stun was really going to help him out here, but it's not quite enough. His blink was just coming up, but the orb comes out first from Topson. And now Weehaw, he's actually going to go ahead and pop his Soul Ring here to try and fight this. So it does bring him a little bit low. He gets the kill on Saksa, but it's OG who are walking away with the better of these engagements. A triple kill for Topson.
I can say he patented in this current patch, not a super rare build, but he's the one who's been doing this a lot. Minus bots. And
Coil
Miracle
with the wall. Can they burn him out pretty quickly? Oh, you know they can. That was a lot of damage. Kuro is going to be able to make it out because the vacuum, he guessed incorrectly there. This very early Boots of Travel is a little unique for mid one here, and as a result, he's kind of breaking the meta and breaking the stats as well, as now Weehaw's going to be dying as the Dragon Eye, unless they can save him. The Sun Rays in on him, though. GH is trying to burn out Saksa right now. The Mind Control, he laid out the Echo Slam, but they don't have nearly enough damage. They go for the egg. They're going to turn around and hit it. Kuro's going to come in. They're committing their life to be able to kill Saksa, and they will manage to get it. Saksa dies, traded out for GH, but at the same time, Miracle, he's being threatened in the back lines by Topson. Seb's going to run forward and just keep pace with Kuro. Even though he's got the Exorcism out, this is a level 7 Death Prophet. Doesn't really scare any.
This Earthshaker, Mind Control is getting no space to farm. He's nowhere even close to the realms of a Blink Tag.
They're going to catch him. They spot him. Malphus, hook shot. The black hole
baby.
For the cherry on top. No Tail is dominating. 10,000 net worth lead. And Fogged, I'm not sure how much longer Nigma want to keep this game going. I mean, as badly as they dumpstered OG in game one, it's even worse for Nigma this time around, but maybe an opportunity. Oh no, the Echo Slam, it didn't actually hit Topson. Now he's going to be pulled back into the wall. Oh, this is a disaster for Nigma, as Kuro is actually healing up a lot until the Omni Slash both cuts him down, as well as Weehaw. And you know, Mind Control, he's not going to be let out of this so easily either. Another nasty engagement. Nigma are actually going to smoke out to this Animage, expecting a move from potentially Topson. It's certainly coming from Saksa, and Saksa, his smoke, it's going to be broken onto him, and he should die here pretty quickly. The 5th kill. Bigger fish to fry. He's trying to find farm anywhere he can on the map, but he's being chased everywhere he goes. He's going to go for a TP out. They spot him. Vacuum. Malphus is there from No Tail. And the black hole with the wall, just to make sure. And they do indeed have him dead.
He started out with 4-1-1, just the 1 point in the Eidolons. It's actually had such a big impact this game. His black holes have been on point too. They're just, they're really just running away with the game.
Oh, Weehaw. They actually do manage to get there. Oh, but the orb rolled him over before he could finish up with a Fisher. Still, though, if they kill mid one, it's well worth it. Mid one has been given all this space. But for what? Maybe for a good fight. A vacuum over to the side. An egg is on out, but Nigma have already lost all of their heroes. So it's GH left alone. That's going to be scrambled eggs for breakfast for OG.
With this Maelstrom.
Yeah, jeez. A DD is just an excuse. A 2-man hook shot from Saksa. It's not going to get much better than this. An opportunity for a black hole. They vacuum him inside of the cogs to make that 3 inside that little window, with GH going to be the last to fall with the egg down. He's going to buy back, but what good of use is that?
Oh my God.
And dies instantly. That wasn't an Omni Slash. That was a Swift Strike. He's still got that extra firepower ready to go on mid one thanks to the DD. He is just blowing up everybody on the side of Nigma. And where's Miracle? Still somewhere inside of the jungle.
Not even prepared to go into this, and they're actually setting up for him. Topson, he's hunting.
He's gonna get out. The coil doesn't snatch him. Seb has already used his blink daggers. Okay, they're gonna smoke up. Go around. Last-ditch effort here for Nigma in this game, too. Kuro's going to lead the way with the Exorcism blinking in inside of the cogs with the Midnight Pulse already out. A big nuke coming out from Topson. Miracle tries to show himself, but he immediately gets pulled into the black hole. Another pull-in for the vacuum and Mind Control. He'll die as well. GH is the topper, and that's it. We're going to a third and deciding game as we head into Game 3 of Nigma versus OG. Based on the support, you can pressure the Riki still a lot in lane, as Weehaw may actually die here with all this aggression that he was going for. Topson, he's going to go for an easy creep deny, but it's not going to be enough. Topson
my God.
claims the first blood, and Weehaw is already suffering. And 2 kills.
Very fun lane to watch right now. Just Topson dancing around while poisoned the whole time.
Miracle's dead. Look at these treant blocking. Seb is relentless.
That's huge. Whenever you're able to slow down Medusa at all, like 1 or 2 deaths, these deaths really hurt when you're playing this full 4 protect 1 especially. Stab being enabled also, that means he's gonna have an early level 6.
We got to get a W in here somewhere for Nigma, and maybe that's going to be No Tail going down the mid lane fight, though. Can Weehaw win this before the TP? He does. Roll up top lane, rolls past Miracle, straight into the hands of GH, immediately hexes him up. They still get a nice kick onto Miracle, but they're running out of damage now, and Seb, he's been caught by Kuro. The creep wave's coming in, though. The battery assault isn't nailing him every single time. Seb is hoping to be able to get the kill on GH before he goes down. Fairy Fire keeps him alive for a little bit longer. They both get traded out here, while Saksa, trying to juke away into the trees, does have a roll-up blocked by Kuro. Okay. Can they still get this somehow? The cogs, oh no, it pushed him out.
Even after getting the tomes, we see the supports on the side of OG. They're both about to be 6.
And if they give up this mid tower, it's going to feel like Nigma just have no space to breathe right now, as Weehaw getting lower and lower with the extra bit of damage. Might be able to kill him, but Kuro is on top of No Tail. At the same time, Mind Control gets dangerously low at the top lane. They did manage to chase down No Tail, but look at Weehaw. He's being tracked out by mid one. Weehaw knows, though. A smart read by him. He has no way to get him out. God, if he just died to mid one right now.
Oh no, the tree stuck to the tricks of the trade. Okay, gets a sentry down.
Okay, they roll into the wards here. The wards are not going to time out that soon, but they do manage to kill both the supports here. Mind Control's going to come in, make sure Saksa is finished. The spear actually not killing Saksa. Nailed No Tail in the back.
Now they're diving.
Still, yeah, there's going to be Seb coming in for this play as well. They've already killed Miracle, and Mind Control, he'll be cleaned up as well pretty easily, as there it is. And this has just been blistering sent by OG in the last 2 games. Now they're going to run into him with an Orchid, and Miracle trying to cut down the tree, cuts the wrong one, stuck inside, just dead again. Mind Control, desperate for something, is going to land a spear here. They've got the disables to kill Top, surely, as Saksa does try and interrupt things. It looks like Topson gotten a little bit too big for his britches, or maybe just started a fight that was overall good, as GH still going to die to Seb. Seb gets off the Wrath of Nature. Big boost of damage is going to be coming in, but Seb does die to the spear to the wall. Pinned up and killed. No Tail doesn't have the black hole. They're going to get in front of Saksa here. Uh-oh. Here comes mid one, and I believe he's got a fresh Battle Fury. And damage.
Kuro's stuck the whole time. He's stuck in the Serpent Wards again, Cap. He couldn't help the entire time. He's just stuck. I actually could not believe it. I'm like, where the hell is the clock? And he's stuck in the Serpent Wards. He can't help out. Perhaps they could get another kill.
Jason. Weehaw.
They actually catch him.
They are going to be able to catch Seb. At the same time, Weehaw's being caught. The difference is Seb, he's got his VKB. He's got a way to be able to turn around a fight. You don't chain those stuns, and Seb will make you pay with every single hero that joined in this engagement. He'll make sure they all die. He can farm a creep wave that's right on side of the base because, again, very division is telling him setting up to step out of that base, and immediately is being punished every single time. Oh, what a spear! They've actually got him. That's going to be 1. Can they do 2? Cogs into a hook shot is going to be a lot of stun time here. They have GH there, but it's immediately stopped. They are going to try and get out what damage they can, but Seb is pumping it out. He's trying to kill Mind Control. The Orchid is not going to take him out. Hex onto Topson, Black Hole, pulling back in Miracle. Do they have to disable? They do. A hook shot's going to be able to stop that one. Kuro running interference as best he can, but Seb with his BKB looking to be able to chase down Miracle. Kuro is going to die, but it looks like maybe he saved this team fight. They turn around. Nice shock there from GH. Mind Control's back at it. He really wants this kill on one of the cores, but the
God.
It's too much with an E-Blade from Topson. All that magic damage just 100 to 0 against Tundra as well. Icos does jump in. Spear onto Seb, see if they can keep the chainsaw to prevent the BKB from going off. He is indeed dead, but the backline's being demolished right now. Look at this Battle Fury from the Riki go to work as they're all stuck in this AoE with a double damage to boot. The tankier 2 cores of the Medusa and Viper, they survived the initial burst, but there is relentless chase here from OG. You know Weehaw's not going to survive. It's a momentary reprieve before inevitable death.
Even pro players make mistakes at times. A little bit of a misclick there as Weehaw, he shows himself in the wave. Gonna get committed on immediately. Does have the BKB to protect him for at least a slight moment.
Yep, the hook shot comes in to try and stop that black hole. The damage is done, though, as the Air Spirit's able to finish him off mid one. Jumping onto the Medusa, ignoring the Stone Gaze for the most part, and just hops over to GH instead, kills him. Kuro was able to deal with No Tail, but The 5 position of OG is dead. The other 4 stand strong inside of Nigma's base, wiping them, and they are going to force a submission. Megas are going to come up. They may have a Medusa, and maybe that's that last little shred of hope they're hoping for here is some sort of throw into the fountains, because midone, every single time he shows up, he appears, Nigma heroes disappear. And there it is, finally.
GG.
With one final whimper. Nigma die inside their base. Give it up, Megas. A 42